Hey, folks, these things are very important. What should a guy running for U.S. Senate do or say when the judges intervene and destroy the election integrity of the state? That's exactly what's happening. So I just opened my mail. I got this back from the court. Let me explain what it is. It's heavy duty, folks. Took a lot of time and effort. And it is quite thick. But what it is a fee waiver for a very important prejudgment remedy, number 30, for Chief Justice Raheem Mullins of the Connecticut Supreme Court. So when I turn on the document reader, there's my hand. Raheem Mullins destroyed 1,100 habeas corpus. Let that sink in. Raheem Mullins was sent 1,100 habeas corpus, which he was supposed to hear, but he destroyed. Now, some of them he mailed back to the people who mailed them in. But the clerk calls me a racist Trump supporter and thinks he has the right to violate federal law in Connecticut. So they're violating federal law all over Connecticut. And if you look on this video,
murder evidence fabricated for John Nickerson.
Fabricating murder evidence is something we discussed earlier today, on Twitter, and 173 people saw it. Okay, fine. It's not a lot of people. But back to the point at hand. People from Washington State, Oregon, Texas, Florida, West Virginia, all over the country sent documents to Raheem Mullins, who happens to be Muslim, and he claimed he does not know what Sharia law is. Now, how could you have the highest judge in the entire state lie about his knowledge of Sharia law? So it gets kicked back to the Stanford court, and let me show you the signature so no one's questioning it. Kremeich, June 11th, it was given. He waited 6 days. Okay, no big deal. Got a fee waiver, which I can appeal. But listen to my words. They destroyed the last 7 appeals. What am I thinking? They're going to change their ways? Appeal after appeal after appeal, destroyed. They're not in the appellate court screen because the same clerk for the appellate court is the chief Supreme Court clerk, who calls me a racist Trump supporter. Okay, Mr. Flynn, the racist Trump supporter, supports the president, whoever that is, at any time. Sorry. If you're in World War III or the beginning of World War III, you really should follow what the president's doing and support what's going on when it comes to national security and all these other issues. So it doesn't really matter. So we asked for a fee waiver. The case shows no fee was paid. And the judge is doing something seriously evil. So when you look at the case, Blumenthal's staff is calling people and telling them they will commit Flynn to whiting again. Yes, Carl Cicchetti calls Flynn a racist Trump supporter, is the chief clerk, the highest clerk in the state of Connecticut, calls people racist Trump supporters. So when I left his office last time, Congressman Larson was there and he threatened to shoot me. And then I was shot at 4 weeks later for having dealt with the clerk of the Supreme Court. So the clerk of the Supreme Court has something to do with the 3 bullet holes in my car. And Judge Kremeich, right here, denied the fee waiver for Raheem Mullins for a prejudgment remedy. Okay, that's number 30. We are now on number, I think, 42 or 43, which, as they go in from here on in, having been shot at, you wonder why the court would waive any fee waiver, because it is the court that stole my assets in the first place. The Criminal Practice Commission's Eugene Riccio stole Greenwich Global LP and gave it to Greenwich Global LLC. Now, Greenwich Global LP is my brokerage firm from Delaware Corporation, from Stamford on Summer Street. The Greenwich Global LLC that got it for free is a Connecticut corporation owned by Judge Adams's law firm. So one judge working with Kremeich stole my brokerage firm, stole $50 million in securities, and the judge says when I was shot at that was a frivolous event. Please explain this to me. Thank you. And have a great day, because where we're going, not even Spock has been that far. So have a great day.